And hello. We will now go through the Agile Tools, Scrum in our case, that we will use when we run through the previous example in Agile in the next lesson. Okay, we're going to start with the product backlog. The product backlog is a prioritized list of features, aka requirements, containing brief descriptions of all functionality desired in the product. These descriptions are often formatted as user stories. So, what's a user story? A user story, now that is a brief description of a feature told from the perspective of the person using the product. Typically, they are in the format of, as the user, I want some feature in order to reach some result. Now, an example of this would be, as a pilot, I want to be able to clearly read the symbol on my indicator panel so that I will be able to determine if the device is working. Okay, now we're going to move into the team. The team members are as follows. We got the product owner. She defines the product development roadmap, prioritizes features and the backlog. The Scrum Master ensures the Scrum rules are understood and followed, and he or she also removes roadblocks. The development team, they're the people who do the work. It's a small group of people, usually no more than 9 people, who are tasked with creating the work. Next up, we got the sprint. The sprint planning session, this is when the team plans what features from the backlog they will complete during the sprint. This is typically only a few hours, usually about 8 hours. Now the sprint itself, that is where the work is done by the team. Sprints are also very small, usually about 1 month. The sprint ends with a deliverable, which is a usable product increment. That is to say, it's not the entire product. It is a piece of the product. It is a piece of the product that you can either wrap up and hand to the customer or completes one section that the team needs. It's considered a deliverable, but it is not the full thing. And that's key because you only have 1 month to get it done. Now next up, sprints continued, we got the stand-up meeting. Now each day the team has a stand-up meeting, literally stand up, because it's very short, usually only about 15 minutes long, where each team member says only 3 things. 1, what was completed the previous day. 2, what they plan to complete on this particular day. And 3, if there's an obstacle. So the Scrum Master can help them remove the obstacle. The stand-up is, like I said, very brief, usually only 15 minutes each day. The whole idea of it is we have constant communication going, but it doesn't interfere with the work. Now, the next thing is the sprint retrospective and review meetings. These are the 2 meetings that happen after the sprint occurs, and the whole point of that is they are to review the success of the sprint and the team's effectiveness. Now that I've gone through all the terms and you understand the basics on this, now the next video we're going to go through Agile, and hopefully you will see how the project now is improved by using these tools.